Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Daily Smash for Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
Before we do anything, I want to show these stickers that the two Josephs made for me. I never had anyone give me as many thoughtful gifts as these guys have sent our way.
They are.
It's a sticker. It's like, put it on your laptop, put it on your bumper of your truck. Like, I'm definitely not putting it on my bumper, but I
will.
can find
Put them on your laptop.
Yeah, this is really nice. Thank you, Josephs.
That is so
Weeknight,
nice.
7 p.m. Eastern on Newsmax 2.
These are great. Those Josephs are the nicest.
I don't know how they did it, but really sweet card, and thank you guys.
And happy. You know what they said? The nicest thing about me. They said, Kelly. P.S. Kelly, from the first season on the OC, you've aged backwards. Your body and energy level are incredible. You know why? Because I'm happy.
Yeah.
I was miserable my first year on The Housewives.
You also work hard at it, but I'm glad to hear that you're happy.
Well, I think that's what makes. I think it shows. Your heart is happy. It's full. It's enriched, and it comes out.
Yeah. Well,
you're happy. You look better.
I can relate. Never been happier. Thanks to you.
Look how beautiful these bad boys are right here.
Those are my favorite I've seen so far.
You don't like my other one, the pink ones?
I love those too, but
these are cute. These are like Verso Cloud. So they're like
the textured finish is just really cool.
Isn't this cool?
Those are Kelly's G-Defies. I have a few pairs myself. Love these shoes.
I love the back of these. See, Rick likes these, like these kind. I don't like these kinds because they slip on for me. You know, I like these because they comfort my feet, and I can run really, really well in these.
These have Verso Shock technology, patented technology, and they have these inserts. They come with a couple different varieties, but you can see like it really makes a difference. They're very comfortable.
Well, they're orthopedics. They're orthopedic shoes,
and they're like walking on air. They align your body. They absorb normal shock from the ground, harmful shock from the ground up. I'm reading this from G-Defy. They provide energy return, like a trampoline.
They do. I do a lot of jumping jacks and running and doing stairs on these, and I don't get shin splints.
And every pair comes with 2 sets of orthotics, so you can adjust them to your fit, and you can get $20 off using our discount code SMASH20 at gdefy.com. I highly recommend them.
I have a lot of people, our smashers, that already purchased them.
Yeah.
And they love them.
Yeah, that's great.
So I love hearing that feedback. It makes me like really, really happy. So I love it. I want everybody to do well, and I want things that I like, that I enjoy. And I love running. I love jogging. I love working out. And so if I'm wearing uncomfortable shoes, I don't want to do it. If I get shin splints or my feet hurt or my back hurts, I don't want to work out.
Think about the difference between these and like the old Chuck Converse sneakers. It had like zero support.
What about like
Keds?
Jolie wears Adidas all the time, and they're like, they're like that.
Yeah.
And like I need more stability and
you'll feel the difference. You'll feel the difference.
So forgive me for my look today. I got micro needling done at Cosmetic Care. I'll show you a little bit of like what she did for me. I'm doing micro needling with Brittany. Hi. This is essential for skin tightening, right?
Yes.
And just overall resurfacing of the skin.
And producing collagen and getting rid of fine lines and wrinkles.
Is that dirty? I don't know. Yeah, fine lines and wrinkles. So
and hyperpigmentation as well. So
this will help me.
Yep.
Oh, I can't wait. So she just numbed me right now. And then what are you gonna do?
And then I'm gonna microneedle your face, neck, and chest.
Ooh, nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have my friend from Aspen. She's 65 years old. And I said, how do you look so young? She said, microneedling. Microneedling.
That's the secret?
That's the secret, microneedling. And I'm like, okay. She said that she'd do one once a month. She says, and then, here and there throughout the year. But yeah, that's it.
I saw the procedure on your Instagram story, and we'll show the video.
Yeah.
They put some kind of goop on you, and then what? It's like a laser?
she puts, well, she cleaned my face, and then she put numbing cream on me because I'm such a baby. And then it's like a pen with a needle, and it goes, it makes like channels.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to like help with wrinkles, pigmentation, the resurfacing of your skin. It builds collagen.
Well, it looks fresh.
Yes.
I can see the redness, but I also...
So I want to say thank Cosmetic Care. And now, before that whole Tamara thing that we did, I made her do my chest and my neck. Because we all just worry about our face.
Yeah.
But we don't really think about doing our neck and our... Like, I never did before.
Yeah.
Until now.
Well, I can't wait to see the rest of the results, especially the chest part. Kelly really wants to talk about this Michelle post because people don't understand. A lot of people didn't understand it.
A lot of people didn't understand it. Michelle Hall just called me, and she's like, I don't understand your story. She's like, can you explain to me? And I did. She's like, well, maybe you want to go back on your story and explain who, like, what Michelle is, why you're like coming after her, and things like that. Because I must have had 10 of my girlfriends from Newport Beach text me, and they're like, this woman is vile. And they're like, I understand why you're snapping back and clapping back at her. Listen, this lady has 17,000 followers. That's not chump change, okay?
Yeah.
So she's writing this on social media, and it is disturbing. It is it's disgusting, quite frankly.
Well, she put this post out there, and she tagged Bravo Andy.
That pissed me off.
Like, what does that mean?
And at Bravo TV.
She's trying to tell them not to hire you? Like, she's trying to hurt
Already got fired, babe.
earning potential?
Yeah. What is that?
Do you want me to read what she wrote?
I want to show, like, why is she walking on the beach with her side boob? And, okay, let me explain who she is first.
Okay.
Michelle Post I've known her since I moved here to Newport Beach. Our kids used to play together at the Balboa Bay Club when we were members there. She was dating this guy named Mark Post, whom owns majority owner of Javier's.
Yeah.
And Javier's is a huge Mexican restaurant. And there's one in Cabo, there's one in LA, there's one in Newport Beach, there's one in Irvine, there's one in Las Vegas at Aria. I mean, there's one in San Diego.
And they crush it.
Like,
the one here in Crystal Cove is packed every night.
Yeah. I mean, they're just like really successful restaurateurs. And
so you've known her a long time.
I've known her a long time, whatever. But she loses friends like crazy, and she just always filters herself, and she always is like posing, and she's always wearing little skimpy little things in front of her sons. And so she started dating Mark, and she ended up losing her kids. She ended up getting them back, and then they are dating 10 years. They get married at Cabo, in Cabo Azul. And I think they're married maybe 2 or 3 years, if that. And now they're going through a divorce. So she is always thinking somebody's going to take her man. Like, she's always has problems with somebody. And I'm like, why do you have problems with all these girls? Because they want Mark. And I'm like, no one, like, what are you talking? Like, how insecure are you to and she's always saying that because she wants Mark. She's in a fight with everybody because she thinks everybody wants her man.
Yeah.
It's the most bizarre thing.
Well, I think the next thing that matters is when you reached out to her when Jolie was looking for another job.
Okay, this was in April. And Jolie wrote this
Jolie
text.
said, can you ask Michelle if I can work at Javier's? And you sent that to her, and she said, I don't do hiring, LOL.
That was the gist of it. That's what I got. I was really, really upset by that.
Her husband owns the chain. Like, he's the majority owner of the restaurant chain. All she had to do was make one phone call.
Right?
Like it's not a big deal. You just call someone and say, "Hey, one of my good friend's daughter's looking for a job. Could you set up an interview with her?" I mean, it would take her 30 seconds to a minute.
But she dismissed it like I don't
do the hiring.
I don't do the hiring.
LOL.
And not going the extra mile for my kid. You know what I mean? My kid's asking for a job. You help the child. Like, that's what you do, right?
Yeah.
And all the women in Newport Beach have a problem with her because she'll do one nice thing for you and she'll throw it in your face. And that's the problem, that she's very stingy. She's very self-absorbed. She doesn't want to help anyone. So I want to read what she wrote on social media.
But wait, let's set up the other part of it.
Yeah.
So she comes to stay in our house. We're friendly with her, and she came to stay in our house in Palm Desert. And
no, because she's going through a divorce and she doesn't have many friends, okay?
Right.
And so I invite her and her friend Lori Steinman, and Lori Steinman's been friends with her for 30 years, and now they're no longer friends because Michelle is losing her mind, okay?
But during the course of the weekend, we were shooting videos and stuff. It was fun. We were celebrating a birthday, and she was in a video, and Kelly posted it.
No, I said I told her because she was doing these orange champagne drinks.
Yeah.
And I said, I do Cooking with Kelly's on Patreon. I want to do that. Like, I want to
We're
show
gonna shoot it.
But I put it as one of my stories, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so tell her what she did.
So after the fact, she leaves, and then she calls Kelly, and she's like, "Can you please take that picture down?"
No, can you take that photo? Because she filters. Her name's Michelle Post. She filters all of her photos, and she doesn't like anything that's not approved by her to be out there, right?
She wrote, "Just edit me out. I don't mind you adding 1 or 2 pics, but close-up videos I need to approve."
Like, who are you? You know what? This is my Instagram, and this is my house, and if I want to have like us on there, I'm going to do that. This is what
and she did know going in that we were going to be shooting videos.
I already told her.
Then she writes, "I'll Venmo you $300 to take down that video. My attorney doesn't want it."
She's a liar. Okay?
My attorney. And Kelly wrote, LMFAO, I took it down. "You don't need to Venmo me. You're hilarious." And then I said to her, "You should tell her 500. I was kidding. And so Kelly wrote, "I want 500 as a joke."
As a joke.
Because she had already told her, "You don't need to send me any money. I don't need any money." She wrote back, "I sent you 300. And Kelly writes, "What? I was kidding. I took it down. Did you get Venmo? Thank you." So she thanked her for taking it down.
And I said, "I don't have Venmo. I do Zelle, but I don't have Venmo."
And then then Kelly said, I just got it. Thank you. That was not necessary. But thank you.
This chick drives a Rolls Royce. She lives in Emerald Bay. $300 to her is nothing. And by the way, we bought dinner that night at the Nest. So I thought that she was, okay, fine. You want to give me $300 to take it down? I'm going to take your $300. Sorry. I bought you dinner. I put you up at my house. I paid for groceries. I did all of that. You want, fine. I'll take your $300.
But
I told her it was not necessary.
Yes.
It's right there in black and white.
And then she said, "What's high-end dating site that Natalie went on?"
Then she asked me what that millionaire matchmaker website that my friend Natalie met her husband on.
Yeah.
Wanted to know what that website was.
Okay, so
She's
then
a complete gold digger, okay?
So then you guys had a private conversation, and you got mad at her because of something that she said about a mutual friend or one of your friends, and it was inappropriate, right? So we don't need to say what it was, but you guys basically stopped talking after that because she was.
Well, no. So it started with this other girl, okay, and then she calls me. She's like, "Oh my God, this girl, she's my friend. She has a husband." She's like, "He's hitting on me. He's hitting on me." And I go, "Are you insane?" She's like, "Yes." "Are they getting divorced? Are they getting divorced?" And I'm like, No, they're going to Europe. No, they're not getting divorced. Are you insane?
I think she's very insecure.
And I go, no, this is someone's marriage. You can't be going around and telling people that this guy is hitting on you because he friend requested you on Facebook. That is like, what are you doing?
She's very insecure, I think, and she also, because she's unhappy, wants other people to be unhappy. So she wants to project her negativity on other relationships and other situations. That was my read of it.
Well, yeah. So I stopped talking to her, and I'm like, you know what? This isn't gonna work for me. Like, I can't. You've done too much stuff. Like, you're like insane. I don't want to deal with you. I just don't have time for people like that in my life. I just don't. I just don't. So my friend Jody goes, what did she post? First of all, she goes, Kelly Dodd. She writes Kelly Dodd.
Yeah, like almost like she's trying to
dismiss me.
Yeah, or
right?
Protect herself by not calling you by your real name.
Right.
She wrote, I don't react to anyone that is evil. I actually feel sorry for her. She called me while she was drunk. She created trouble with another women in town. I recorded it. Okay, first of all, Michelle, it's illegal to record a conversation in the state of California without all of the parties' consent. It's punishable by a $2,500 fine and up to a year in jail. So what you have just admitted to is a crime because Kelly didn't know she was being recorded.
Yeah.
So you just confessed to a crime.
You just confessed
That's
to a
punishable
crime.
by a year in jail.
But this just goes to
Or
show
prison.
you what kind of woman this chick is. Saying that she record. Bring it. I have nothing to hide here.
Who
I
records
don't
their
lie.
friends, by the way?
Huh?
Who records their friends without
This
their knowledge?
lunatic does.
She said, she wrote in this post, she is mean and jealous. Classy women talk face to face, not behind your back. Well, why didn't she talk face to face to you?
Yeah,
why didn't she call you to talk about whatever issue she was having with you?
Right. Classy women. You're over there. She's got high school and college boys, and she's running around halfway naked, just showing her like little things like this, going like this, embarrassing her poor boys. That's classy. That's trashy. Okay.
Kelly is two-faced to every friend she has.
Really?
It's that Kelly has so many friends, I can't even keep track. Okay. So
I'm two-faced to every one of my friends. No, I'm not.
When you give to people, as I did many times, jet rides and gifts, like most of these women in OC, and then they betray you, there's nothing you can do but take the high road, which I guess this is. She's obviously on the high road here.
How is she on the high road when she's writing this?
I'm kidding. You can't react. You can only focus on the positive.
She is reacting. This is how dumb this girl is.
And God will take care of them sooner or later.
Who are you, God?
Karma is real.
Yeah, karma is real. This is why this chick her husband has spent multi-millions of dollars on this. She has a negative. She told me, she's like, I don't have any money. I'm like, you have spent all that kind of money and you have nothing to show for it? She's like, no.
Anyone who's a ladder climber is trashing others. As it may work temporarily, it will catch up to those people. I choose to rise, not lower myself to drama.
What are you just doing right here? You're putting this out on social media about me.
I even sent her $300 Venmo to remove me the first time off her social media. She took the cash and then proceeds to bash me. She's obviously desperate if she's trashing me or anyone else. I've never been fired, but now I understand why. At Bravo Andy, at Bravo TV.
There it is in black and white. Right there about the Venmo. She's trying to make it look like she has record. You know what? Bring the recordings out. I went in her and I'm like, why are you saying these things about married people? You're insane. Okay. And then she said something about this other lady. It's like first of all, I stick up for my friends, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not two-faced. She's the one who's two-faced. And I'm going to defend myself. She has 17,000. I know it's not compared to me, but I couldn't believe the amount of text messages I got from all the women here in Newport Beach.
Well,
they are like, I don't know. She's going to have to like legit move out of this town because everyone knows who she is, what she's about, how she's played out here. No one wants to be friends with her here. Not one person.
All right. Well, I think that we have said what we need to say. You had every right and should be able to defend yourself, and you have. You've laid out the receipts.
Yeah.
And I don't think we need to waste any more time on this.
Okay, I'm done. But I did want to, I just
set the record straight.
I just want to set the record straight.
Yeah, because she's out there making these weird allegations and trying to paint things as happening in a certain way when we have the evidence that it was a very different scenario.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate. And like I said that to Kelly earlier, all she had to do was call you. If she has a beef with you, she doesn't have to put this post on social media. Just call you.
She just wrote this awful thing to this one girl, and that's what it started. She's like, hey, can you get me a reservation at Javier's? And she wrote, do what all the prostitutes do and grease the front guys for $500 or $600 or something like that. And I was like, it was just a rude, mean, spiteful thing to say. And it's just like, and I don't even want to spend more time on this.
Yeah, I do want to reiterate, though, that when you asked her to help Jolie get a job, and the fact that she immediately dismissed it, wasn't willing to make one phone call on her behalf, and you've known her for that long, and your kids played together, like that to me just says everything you need to know.
Right?
Because if someone's your friend and they ask you, hey, a favor, and all it is a phone call.
She's saying jet rides. We went to Aspen. I was there for like 24 hours because he got in a car accident.
That was when I got in my car accident.
Okay.
But it wasn't her jet.
It wasn't her jet.
It cost her nothing.
It cost her nothing. It wasn't her jet. It was the company's jet. Okay. It wasn't her jet.
It was a nice invitation, but let's calm down about giving jet rides.
And by the way, and another gift that she gave me a fake Chanel bathing suit that was legit a size 2. Okay. I have never worn a size 2 in my whole entire life. Like it was like this teeny tiny. I could barely get my leg in it. I was like, this is like, oh, that's the gift that she's talking about, a fake Chanel.
She went shopping for you?
It was like, I don't even know where you would even get that.
Okay.
Bye,
Michelle.
Bye.
Hot topics now.
Hot topic.
Teresa Giudice put Jeff Lewis on blast for dissing her in an awkward Watch What Happens Live moment. It was the Sunday night.
We gotta watch that.
I know, we haven't watched it. I didn't realize what it was when I saw it pop up. But I guess because they were both on the Bravo's star-studded 15th anniversary special Sunday, Andy Cohen asked whether they had squashed their beef backstage, and Lewis insisted they were good, but Teresa didn't seem to agree. He was saying sorry to me because he said something, Giudice 52 explained, as fellow guests Phaedra Parks, Sonia Morgan, Luann, Portia, and Jerry O'Connell looked on. But it's like, if you didn't mean it, I don't know why you said it. After Lewis misunderstood and claimed he did mean his apology, she requested he tell everybody why he said sorry. And then Jeff Lewis looks at Andy Cohen and says, why did you put me on the spot? And I guess Andy apologized. And then Sonia Morgan tried to diffuse the tension. I apologize, Lewis repeated. I was wrong and I apologize. I'm not dissing her. And I guess what happened was Tamara and Teddy asked Lewis which of the co-stars he would fire from Jersey if given the choice, and he picked Teresa.
Look at them all coming after him.
I guess that's what it was. Anyway, that's a pretty.
Well, he's like, I didn't know he was like, I didn't know I had to go in the witness protection program. He was like, these people came after me like crazy.
I like how Jerry O'Connell's sitting there with him, though. That guy's cool. I'm a fan of his. Oh, so all right, in the news now.
In the news.
So our friends of ours were going to see Horizon with the Kevin Costner movie yesterday, and it was an afternoon.
Oh yeah, Gina Kirchie. We were gonna go watch it with them. We were gonna go to a matinee with them.
And I was like, "Is it any good?" And they go, "I'm not sure. It's long." And I was like, "It was a nice day." And I was like, "I don't really want to go sit in a movie theater in the middle of the day for 3 hours."
Right.
So today I'm reading the paper on the computer, and it says Horizon: An American Saga, Chapter 1 is a disaster. A box office disaster. It's a Western that Costner directed, co-wrote, and stars in, and mortgaged land to help pay for.
No way.
Tanked at the box office, grossing a paltry $11 million. It's a 3-hour film. He put $38 million of his own money into it. It's the first of a 4-part series. They're making 4 of these. And the first one was a dud at the box office. The second is hitting theaters in August, and the third is from filming now. According to Vanity Fair, Costner, who's 69...
God, he looks good for 69.
He does.
Holy smokes.
Vanity Fair says he plans to devote $100 million of his own cash to the ambitious effort.
I mortgaged 10 acres. Wow.
He's 69 years old. This is his, I guess, his pet project. And I don't know why it didn't do well. But the New York Post...
Because nobody wants to watch Westerns.
But it's not just... I like Westerns. But the New York Post...
I don't care for Westerns.
My
mom likes Westerns.
A lot of people like Westerns.
Yeah.
I mean, his Yellowstone's a huge hit.
Oh, yeah.
Reviews have been scathing. The Post called Horizon an embarrassing, poorly told mess and added, I could not fathom committing another 540 minutes of my time to this bloated ego trip. It got a 40% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes. Remember Dances with Wolves?
Yes.
He won an Academy Award for that one. That was a Western.
I never watched that. I mean, I remember it, but I don't...
Do you know how much Costner was making for Yellowstone?
I saw, I think, $600 million.
$1 million an episode.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how many are there?
I don't know.
Is he still
4
doing
seasons?
it?
I don't know. He may have to now. He's got to pay the bills. He's got to pay off this film project that's tanking. Anyway, good luck, Kevin Costner. I'm a fan. I heard he's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
Remember
our friends, our twins that live in Aspen, he has a house there. They hung out with him. He said he's super, super cool.
Ran into him at a bar and said they talked to him for a while. Like, next table, I guess, a restaurant.
Like, totally down to earth, totally cool, like, normal guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I love hearing that.
Yeah. I can't believe how good he looks for 69.
Hey, take it easy.
What
about this, 64?
Hey, you look great, honey. You look better. You look hotter.
Thanks. That's our smash for this Tuesday. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you'll subscribe here if you haven't yet. And subscribe to our Rick and Kelly show on Patreon. Come join us over there. We have 149 episodes, and 150 comes out this week. And guess who our newest subscriber is?
Who?
Jacqueline.
Jackie Larita?
Yes.
Oh, gosh. I need to get her on here.
She just subscribed.
Okay.
Come join us on patreon.com, The Rick and Kelly Show.
Woohoo!
We have a great time over there, too.
Yes.
And it's unfiltered and uncensored and commercial-free. Have a smash-tastic day,
Bye,
everybody.
guys.